Mitchell Trubisky, he finds a new home, but not as a starter this season upcoming for Trubisky. He signs a 1-year deal with the Buffalo Bills, and obviously they got MVP candidate Josh Allen as their starting quarterback over there in Buffalo. So Trubisky here, he's going to take a year off as a starter and be behind Josh Allen, and it's a good move here for the Bills, though. They get one of the better backups, in my opinion, for Mitchell Trubisky. We know Trubisky, he's had a lot of growing pains. He was a top pick a few seasons ago in the NFL draft, and he just didn't live up to the hype or the draft pick where the Bears got him. But right now, as a backup to Josh Allen, that's a good move here for the Bills to have a good backup on their roster. And right now, Mitchell Trubisky, he's going to take a wait-and-see approach and try to hit free agency next season and try to be a hot commodity. So he takes the 1-year sacrifice deal as the backup here for Josh Allen. And go figure, Trubisky with the struggles the last few seasons, I don't know which team would honestly try to have him as their starting quarterback. The Bears obviously chose Andy Dalton in free agency over Trubisky as their starter, or to compete with Nick Foles at least as that. So Trubisky the last two seasons in 2019, 31-38 passing yards, 17 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 193 rushing yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. And last season, 55 passing yards, 16 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 196 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown with 2 fumble losses. For Trubisky, he throws a lot of interceptions. There's a lot of games where he just disappears and doesn't really put up big stats at all for his club. And then when his team's down a bunch of touchdowns is where Trubisky wakes up and started throwing for a lot of yards, a lot of games last season for the Bears. But obviously that didn't work out, and the Bears washed their hands of him and let him walk in free agency to Buffalo. And as far as fantasy football goes, the only way Trubisky's going to obviously have value if something happens to Josh Allen, which hopefully no injuries or nothing bad happens, and Allen can stay healthy and be on the field, with Trubisky just being a backup and a guy taking practice reps and learning from Josh Allen. So Mitchell Trubisky signs with the Buffalo Bills, and we'll see if he can learn a few things as the backup there in the upcoming 2021 season.